The member representing Abia North State Constituency and Abia State House of Assembly, Honorable Aaron Uzodike. Honorable, good morning.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy that today is not like that. Secondly, the entrepreneurs, with power, Abia people produce a lot. If you go to Abia now, the leather section, you see young boys doing something. The power supply is now a little bit steady, that they can move on in doing whatever thing they want to do. So that's my area, and I think by God's grace we have done something.
All right, Honorable, let's talk a little bit beyond the power, electricity issue that you mentioned, because one thing about being in the House of Assembly is giving full representation to your people. So beyond the electricity, has there been other projects that you've been able to attract to your constituents?
Yes, go to also primary school, also secondary school. You see the state is constructing classrooms, doing conference, the fencing, perimeter fencing around the school. You go to Aziama, if you go to Asokwa, you see them doing the health center, renovating it. All these things are within my constituency, and they do come through the house through budgeting. At that time, you need to say, this is what you're supposed to do in my constituency. So there are things going on apart from that in my constituency. Like I mentioned, even if you visit us, so that school now is accommodating the primary and secondary school. Work is ongoing there. So I have come across not electricity alone, but in education and entrepreneurship.
You're a member of the All Progressive Congress.
Yes, sir.
The APC.
Yes, sir.
And the executive arm of government, led by Governor Alex Oti's, of course, Labour Party. And here in Abia State, there's been a back and forth between the APC and the Labour Party here in Abia State. And you are a member of the Labour Party. And you're a member of the APC, I beg your pardon. And also in the House, there's minority, just a little faction that are members of the APC within the State House of Assembly. We have more members of the Labour Party and other members of the People's Democratic Party. How have you been able to cope in the State House of Assembly? And also, what do you think about the administration of Governor Alex Oti, knowing that he's not a member of your party?
Thank you very much. Let me start with the last question. You are asking me how I'm coping, why I'm seeing the government. Let me tell you, it's true that we have three arms of government. The executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. One thing is that we work together to an extent. Now, calling me to assess the government I'm into, because as a legislator, I'm into the government. And governor cannot do anything without passing it through the House of Assembly. I think you are making me a judge in my own matter. I always allow the public to assess this aspect, because if I condemn the activities of the government I'm in, that means I'm not doing well. I'm also condemning myself.
Many people say that the legislature is more like a rubber stamp. Anything the governor brings, it just goes through. Are you also of that opinion?
I'm not of that opinion. But one thing you should know is that once there is a majority of a particular party in the House, it is possible that the majority will take up all decisions. Majority carries votes in the democratic system of government. Right now, we're only three of the APC
in the State
House of Assembly and one PDP. So, 24. That means Labour is having 20 legislators. So don't you see that they can do anything they want to do? They can pass their bills. They can decide what to do even without you, because they already have the majority. Where the game was played is for them to have the majority of the members of the House of Assembly. So